Cancer. Song that's playing for you is Mob Ties. Okay, there you go. Alright, look, you might be connected with something on a deeper level. Alright, you may have history with something or someone. Alright, y'all used to be Bonnie and Clyde type situation, whether it's a friend group, family members, associates, you feel me? People you used to connect yourself to. Y'all used to be a little problem back in the day until something ended. So it's like damn, you feel me? Look, you got some emotions, you got some feelings that changed something. Now your road dogs, you're now holding back from who you thought you could be open to. Because you realize when you express yourself to them, they only bring you to a lower state of consciousness or a lower state of feeling about whatever it is you're talking about. Someone may only talk down on your ideas or the emotions you express towards them, you feel me? They don't encourage you, they discourage you, you feel me? So you had to end that shit. Y'all had some ties, y'all had some, you feel me? But it is what it is at that point. Too late. I should just let Drake tell it. Yeah, look, you being open with yourself. Okay, look, there's the first card out. You expressing yourself now there, Cap. I was gonna say Capricorn. I just did Cap, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn. You don't gotta be dealing with a Capricorn though. You expressing yourself though. You got some emotions. You got something you want to get on your chest. Once upon a time, you was undecided on whether I should express this or not express this. Should I communicate to this people or should I just not communicate to these people? Or should I tell this truth or should I just not live in this truth? You had a choice. Whatever the choices were, and you finally made a decision to do something, to move your emotions, to express how you feel, and you're being open now. You're no longer in defense mode, you're in attack mode. You feel me? Yeah, look, you got over it. You telling whoever you sick of, whatever you're done with, you expressing that shit now. Because you realize you're strong enough to do it. So look, you speaking. And motherfuckers is listening. Look, this is your karma. See, you may have been put in a tough spot. That's why it's almost like your back was against the wall, and so you had no other choice but to go through the fire. You feel me? And you may be in a state where you fighting fire with fire. Sometimes look, you got to do that. Not all the time, but when it called for, you gotta dabble in some demonic energy a little bit. We all fluctuate between the two sides. We really supposed to be in the middle, but unpolarized. Sometimes you gotta be a little demon. Sometimes you feel me, you gotta be more angelic. When the situation calls for it, it's not what you do. It's not what you do. It's how you do what you do. And something was a burden on you. Something was heavy. So you had to open up. And you couldn't take it anymore type shit. Ooh, different perspective. Hold up. Hello. Yeah, you reintroducing yourself. I'm telling you, look, because you see differently now. You got a different perspective on some shit. Once upon a time, it was a burden. And again, it was like you was being pressed by whether it was people outside of you's opinions or people outside of you's passions. You were investing yourself in so many different directions. You got too many problems. You had too much people's problems, or you just had too many people around you. Something was pushing you back against the wall in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was a relationship, friends, your own mind, or just, you feel me, family members, whatever you were giving yourself to. And your karma was to be in that position to realize the only way you can get through this is to go through this. So you started expressing yourself. You started being open because you got a new perspective. You see differently now. You think differently now. You feel differently about these people now because you got some new information. So now you're like, hello. There we go. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, you killed something. Whether it's a friendship you ended, because that shit had you falling in some way, shape, or form. It's like you went through the flame. Because you got wise to some shit. You got wise, you got hip to some shit. You got hip, and this was your karma, alright? You had to learn something the hard way. But you learned it. Now you open, because you see differently. You had to end this way of thinking and this way of expressing yourself in this relationship and these friendships, these partnerships. You had to put something down. Because it wasn't conducive to your growth. It wasn't beneficial to the betterment of Cancer. You know, it was like no matter what you did, it was always. I was about to say it was always conflict or problems, no matter what you did. If that's for you, then you know that's for you. That shit came, so I said it. Look, King of Cups. Someone always had you expressing yourself in a unbalanced emotional manner. You feel me? Or whatever you were investing yourself always brought low emotions. It always brought low emotions out of you, whatever you were giving yourself to. See, whatever you were accepting, whatever you were working on, always made you feel low of yourself, or just had you in a low energy state. Gotta get your shit your own way. How we coming? Look, now that you realize that, whatever it was, you put a period on it. Because you got a different perspective after being put in this position so many times. Now you coming differently. Yeah, look, you gave it up. No more. Yeah, look, you taking care of you now. I'm telling you. Woo, yeah. You the Empress. Good shit. Hey, male or female, your mother energy, what it is you want to nurture, it's like you woke up. You had to go through this to wake up. Alright, you may have had to end some friendships, end some relationships. You had to kill a thought, kill a mindset, kill love. You put a period on something. You know, and they ain't coming back next time. All because you got a different perspective regarding how someone was expressing themselves to you or how you were expressing yourself. It was only bringing you lower. So once you ended this form of expression and started expressing yourself, you started expressing the Empress. A boss, male or female. We're going to put it like that. How we coming? That's how you coming here, Cancer. Good on you. Yeah, look, you got a new sense of feeling. And that's putting you here. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna fuck with you.